Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natasha. I am Planted in Platinum. You can find me over on TikTok and Instagram for more planty content. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a bunch of new houseplants that I have crossed off my wish list. After my wish list video I put out, I had some people reach out to me and want to trade and gift me some plants. So here we are. I'm ready to show them to you. And also, yesterday I went to the thrift store and did a little bit of a pot haul. So I'm going to show you guys all of the pots that I got as well. So if this is something that you're into, grab yourself a coffee, get cozy, and let's get right into it. All right, you guys, I am going to go in the order of which I received the plants, I think. So the first plant that I received was a gift from my friend Nessa. You guys, that is an Anthurium wendellingeri. Oh my goodness. This was not on my wish list, but I did want this one. I don't know why it wasn't on my wish list. I do love the pendant Anthuriums, and this one is really special because it has the famous corkscrew inflow, which I'm so excited to see and to photograph. So I hope I can get this plant to bloom for me one day so that we can see that inflow in real life, because that is so cool. And I have her in the original mix. I just popped her into this chrome cover pot, but I wanted to show you guys. She is on a moss pole, which I think is such a cool idea. And I think I might leave her on that pole. We'll see. I'm not too sure yet. I haven't decided, but I think it looks super cute together. And she is very well rooted. So I'm going to probably repot her into drainage and see how big we can get her leaves. I'm very excited to see that inflow though. Like, that is the thing I want, is that beautiful corkscrew inflow. But plant number one is Anthurium wendellingeri. All right, the next round of plants that I have are from my friend Leanne, and they are mostly begonias. There's one Anthurium and one other plant. So I'll show you guys the other plants first. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out of its little terrarium. I'm not even sure what this plant wants. I'm going to have to do some more research on it. This one I have never heard of before, but it is, I just hit my mic, but it is so beautiful. So it is called Sonorilla White Spot, I believe. White Spots. I think it's called Sonorilla White Spots, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I have never even heard of this before, but look how beautiful that is. Like, what the heck? It's so pretty and so vibrant. Like, those white spots are just beautiful. Like, it does look like a begonia. It definitely does. And it has that white stripe down the midrib of the plant. So cute. And look at those little baby leaves. Like, they're adorable. I have no idea what to do with this, so I'm just gonna leave it in here until I figure that out. And I don't know if it's like a high humidity loving plant, but I'm assuming that it is. The leaf is very thin, so that's what makes me think that it is a high humidity loving plant. And it does have like little hairs. Can you see that somehow? Maybe not. There is definitely little hairs on top of the leaves, which is very interesting. Yeah, you can't see it. But yeah, so I think that this is a high humidity loving plant. I don't know how big it gets or if it blooms, but we're definitely gonna have to take a look. If it blooms, I'm gonna leave what the blooms look like over here for you guys so that we can see together. But I thought this one was really cool. I really love the vibrant plants like this. And it's just something so different. I've never even heard of it before. So it'll be very fun to grow something new. If you have this plant, or Leanne, if you're watching, somebody tell me how to take care of this thing in the comments, please, or your experience with it anyhow, and maybe how you have it set up. I'm gonna do my own research, but I'm very curious to hear how you guys have yours set up if you have this. Okay, and this is the Anthurium, and this is the one that was on my wish list. I'm so excited, you guys. Here it is. This is Anthurium clytemioides. Ah, look at her. She's so perfect. Like, what the heck? That texture is unreal. See how close I can get it to the camera. Isn't that interesting? It reminds me of like alligator skin or something. And we have a root, so that's exciting. I just have it in water, in a little cup of water and in a plastic bag, and that's it. But I think I might stick it into pond and just kind of see what it does in a small pot and just let that root out some more. I just don't want to leave it in water for too long. What would you guys do? It's so cool though. I freaking love this plant, but now I'm gonna have to build it a dark terrarium. So we're gonna have to figure out some dark terrarium plants, I think, and maybe start like a darker terrarium. I'm not too sure. I do have an extra terrarium I could use. I just have to clean it out and do some research. I think this one is super cool though. I'm really, really excited to grow this one out. Okay, and then we'll get into the begonias. This is the first one in this container. This is one that I did not have on my wish list, but it is so cool. And I've seen ferns. I know she has this one and it's so beautiful. Like, why not? Why not grow this beautiful thing? Look at how pretty it is. This is begonia gray feather. And look at those roots. She is rooted. I'm gonna be able to pot her up. Holy, that rooted so fast. Look at all those roots. That's wild. Anyways, this one is super cute. It's like a little begonia tree and it has red on the backs of the leaves, which is super, super pretty. And the new leaves are so cute. Like, look at that. What the heck? That is adorable. So yeah, I am really excited to try this one out. I've never grown this one before. It reminds me of my begonia with Lacucci. I did end up selling that begonia. I don't have that one anymore, but this one, it reminds me of that one, but it's not trailing. As far as I know, I'm not sure. So we shall see. This one is super exciting though, and I will keep you guys updated. Okay, my next begonia is in this little terrarium. I just purchased these little terrariums from the thrift store. You can get them in any size. Sometimes they don't have lids, but you can just use saran wrap or find something to put on top of it. But they're cheaper than purchasing them brand new. So that is where I get my terrariums. If you guys want to go ahead to the thrift store and find you some cool terrariums, you really should, because begonias are the best. So I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, and it's dripping, oh goodness. This is Begonia bipinnatifida. Bipinnatifida. I think that is how you say it, but like I said, I am unsure. So here it is. Isn't it so cool? I am obsessed with this. This one was not on my wish list, but the front is like green and the back is red. Do you see that? How cool is that? Like, this is just such a like whimsical, wispy begonia. It's so interesting. It's almost like feathers. It's so cool. I've seen this one like online and I've always been like, I don't know, but it's one that you don't know that you need until you have it. Like, it's hard to explain. It's not super, super thin. Like, it is thin, but it's not like you would think super, super thin. And I have no idea what the flowers look like. I'll pop them up beside me so we can look together. But yes, I would really like to see how this matures. I'm not too sure exactly how big these get or like what their growth pattern is. It looks like they grow upwards, so I might have to find a cute little trellis, which would be fun, something that would be fitting for it. I'm gonna have to look up some of the ways that people display these on YouTube, or sorry, on Instagram, and see if I can get some ideas. But this one is definitely very interesting and so cool. It's just so wild. It's kind of like the tortum, but begonia form. Like, what the heck? Maybe I will. Leanne actually also gave me my tortum, so maybe I'll like style them together somehow. Or I don't know, because this is probably going to end up in a cabinet of some sort. And then I could put the tortum like in front of the cabinet though, or something, to see if it looks cool together, because they're so similar. They're just very, very similar and unique, and I think it's super interesting. So far, so good too. Like, it hasn't melted or anything, but mind you, I did throw it in the terrarium as soon as I got it because I was very nervous about it. And this you guys, was on my wish list, and I freaking cannot believe I have this begonia. Oh, wow. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna open it and show you. I cannot stop staring at this. It has grown so, it's grown 2 new leaves since I've gotten it, and it's just absolutely immaculate. I think this is my new favorite begonia. I first saw this on Fern's channel. I think Amanda from Chlorophylls, I think she sent her one, but Begonia Muna. You guys, what in the actual freaking heck is that? How pretty. Like, do you see how the new leaves are red and then they fade down to this like green? And it's just like a freaking constellation on the leaf. I love begonias that look like the sky. I think that they are just absolutely incredible. Like, I am obsessed with this begonia. It is so, so pretty, and I can't wait to grow it huge. I cannot wait to see what this looks like mature. Like, I hope it keeps its spots. I hope so. I'll put the blooms again beside me. They're probably just like regular begonia blooms, but I think begonia blooms are so cute. But yeah, so this was the original propagation leaf. It's very similar to the Lyman Smithii, but just a bit different. And if this begonia does not lose its spots as it matures, then it will be so much cooler than the Lyman Smithii. I just love it. I think these begonias with the spots are just something else. And this one is just like, it just glows. I'm sorry if you can hear that siren. I'll just give that a minute. Okay, I think they're gone. But yeah, so this is Begonia Muna. She is my new favorite begonia, and I am low-key obsessed with her. All right, you guys, and then my friend Katira wanted to gift me a couple plants, and then she traded me one. So the one that she traded me is a wish list. It's in here, and I'm also very excited for this. So this is a wish list alocasia. And she has a beautiful mama plant, and she got a lot of corms from it. So I was very lucky to be able to trade for one of these. I still can't believe it. This is alocasia black velvet pink variegated, you guys. Oh my God, I'm so excited. That was the first little baby leaf, which is gonna be super hard to show you in there. And then she put out this huge leaf for me, like massive. What the heck? Oh, you guys, I am so excited to watch this one grow out. It is literally going to be so beautiful. I have wanted a black velvet pink since I first laid eyes on them. I remember when I first saw that they even existed, I was like, what the heck? But I knew that they were going to be very expensive, so I mean, when they first came out, they were a pretty penny. They're still pretty expensive, but I was very fortunate to be able to trade for this. So I'm very grateful, and I can't wait to see what I can do with her. I'm so scared to take her out of here. I'm gonna wait till she has a couple more leaves, and then I'll take her out. I can't see any roots yet either. I'm sure she has some in there, but yeah, we're not touching her until we're for sure ready to move her to a different substrate. Black velvet, pink variegated. And this is a corm she wanted to gift me. It's the smallest little corm, and it's got the cutest little sprout. Like, it's not a leaf, but can you see in there? Yeah, you can. See what I mean? Like, it's gonna sprout very soon. So this is Alocasia Jacqueline, or Tandarusa Aurea. I'm gonna pop a picture up over here of what it's going to look like. I'm so excited, you guys. I have a hard time with my Alocasia Jacqueline, but I don't know. I'm just gonna keep trying and hope for the best for this one. It's staying in a humidity box for as long as I can keep it in one until I'm sure that I wanna take it out. And we know Aurea variegation can be a bee, so hopefully this grows nicely for me, but either way, I still can't believe I have this. Like, that is insane. So she's got it in stratum and perlite, which looks amazing. So I'm just gonna leave it in there until it sprouts. And then once it sprouts, I'm probably just gonna find a container to put on top of this so that it can be taller and the leaf won't hit the top of the lid, and just keep it in here until it absolutely needs to be moved out. I mean, there isn't a whole bunch of substrate in there, but alocasia roots are so fine that this will be fine for it as it gets bigger, because I don't take up a lot of space and I don't think it's gonna root out that much. So I'm just gonna keep it in here for now. I'm very, very excited and grateful to own this plant, and I'll keep you guys posted on how it does. Okay, this is another gift she gave me, and this is a colocasia, a variegated one. Look how pretty that is. So cute. So this is colocasia ploychompo, if I'm saying that correctly. I'm not too sure. And I'm actually very excited to grow this. I grew a, what was it? Not a colocasia, a caladium a couple years ago, which I really enjoyed. So I'm gonna see what I can do with this one this season. I'm not too sure how these grow, probably like swampy, like really wet substrate, and probably lots of light because it's variegated. I'm not too sure. Do you guys grow colocasia? If so, please leave me some tips, because I hope that I can get some nice big juicy leaves on this. They are just so beautiful. The mature ones are really pretty. I'll leave a picture over here so that you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. They are just so cool. So this is one I haven't heard of before either, so I'm really stoked to grow this. I hope that it grows nicely for me. Right now it's just so tiny, and I think she just has it in, yeah, there's tree fern and perlite and maybe some pond, maybe. And it's pretty moist. So I'm just gonna keep it moist, keep it in high humidity until the root system is really good. And then when I move it out of a humidity box, I'm gonna put it under a bright light, because I think that the variegation will appreciate that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the plan for her. I'm very excited to grow her. And this is from my friend Gems. So this was a gift, and this is an Alocasia Ninja tricolor corm. So I'm not sure how it's different from my Alocasia Ninja, but, or if it even is, I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, she's doing good. I just wanted to make sure. Give her a little bit of a peel so you can see her. There we go. Okay, so there she is in there. I'm very excited to grow her out and compare her to my Alocasia Ninja. I don't remember what mine was called. I think just Ninja Variegated. So this is Ninja Tricolor. So maybe this one has 3 colors and the other one only has 2. I'm not too sure. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. But regardless, I think that that is so exciting, and I'm excited to have all these little corms to grow and see how they turn out. The variegated alocasias are so cool. I love them. I want to get some more of them, but I only want to trade for them, I think, unless they're like pretty variegated plants, because variegated alocasias can be very dramatic. They can go all variegated, they can lose their variegation. It's just not really smart to spend a whole bunch of money on a corm or a baby plant, because they can always revert. But I was lucky to have this one gifted to me, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, if you can, just trade for them if you can. If you want to spend the money on them though, like, go for it, but just know that there's a very big chance that it's going to revert or go all variegated on you. That's just variegated plant life. Okay, so this one here is from my friend Leanne, a different Leanne, and we are doing a big trade. So we switched some plants already. This was the one she gave me, and I gave her a couple plants. And so this is Scindapsus mariposa. Oh my God, I cannot believe I own this plant. Look how stunning that is, you guys. Look how stunning that is. Do you think I'll actually put this on a pole though? That is the question. I have to. And look how many roots it has. It looks really rooted. So It's just a beautiful, beautiful cutting, and I feel very grateful to have been able to trade for it. It is very rooted in here. I need to get it out of this moss, and I really want to put it on a pole. So, and I know Scindapsus grow super fast when they are allowed to climb. So I'm curious to see how big I can get this by the end of the year. So this is something that I'm gonna have to add to my plant chores. I'm gonna have to go through all my moss plant poles actually. My moss pole plants is what I meant to say. And see which ones I want to keep climbing and which ones I want to get rid of, and then also count my poles up and see if I need to purchase some more for all of the pole plants that I want to do this year. That is something I have to do. But this is one that I definitely want to put on a pole. I think it's just absolutely incredible. And I love the variegated Scindapsus. I think they're so pretty. So yeah. We'll see how this one grows for me. Hopefully good. Hopefully, because it's just so pretty. And there is another, I think 2 more Scindapsus that was part of this trade that aren't ready yet. So when they are ready, I'm really excited to show them to you guys. They're so pretty. And the last 2 are from Simran. So these ones are Hoyas. Simran reached out and wanted to send me this one here after my wish list video. And I told her that I wanted to do a trade because I wanted to send her some plants too. She is just so generous. So I'm working on rooting those plants out for her, and she sent me 2 Hoyas, which I'm really excited about. Okay, so this was the one that started it. You guys, it is literally such a freaking pretty cutting. Oh my goodness. You ready for it? It's starting to root. Yay. I'm so scared because it has baby leaves. So this is Hoya Lei Prism. Oh my God, like how pretty it is. I literally cannot believe I own this Hoya. It's so pink. And that yellow too is so pretty, but look at the baby leaves. These were not that big. They have grown a little bit. I'm surprised that they didn't fall off because this was literally a fresh cut, but literally it is rooting so good. Do you see that? Like from all of the nodes. We've got lots of roots started. So that is really positive. I just have it in a double cup method. So just a little tiny bit of water in the bottom, and I just popped it right in there. Being very careful with the baby leaves, and I haven't touched it. Just put the lid on, taped it, and I've just left it in a bright area. But it's so pretty. I am stoked about this. Stoked. It's so pretty. Yay. And this one here is Hoya sulawesiana. And if you guys are familiar with Hoya sulawesiana, you will know that it has the coolest blooms ever, which I'll pop up over here. So I'm hoping one day we can grow this Hoya enough to see those beautiful blooms, because it is literally so beautiful. So, so pretty. I am obsessed. So this is one that I like the foliage and the flowers. So I'm excited to see if I can get it to bloom. And I don't know if this one sun stresses. I feel like it does. I'll have to look it up and see. But if it does, it's going in my tent to sun stress. It's just so exciting. I love all of my new plants. Thank you to everyone who traded and gifted me plants. I'm so excited. And I do have some more coming, so I'll show you guys when they do come. But that is it for the plants, and we're gonna move on to the pots. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go smallest to biggest, just to make it easy, because I don't know what to show you first. Okay, so this is the smallest. My favorite color is blue, and that is so freaking vibrant. I like the blue that almost throws like a purple tone as well. I just think it's so pretty, and I love the texture. I just think that makes the pot so much more eye-catching. I didn't wash any of them out, but this one's clean inside, kind of. Not really, a little bit. But yeah, I just thought this one was super cute, and it would like just pop one of my plant shelves. It would make my plant shelf pop, is what I meant to say. It's just so pretty. I love it. It definitely caught my eye as soon as I walked by it. And the next tallest one would be this one. So this one is more like a tin or brass or something. I'm not too sure. But I just thought it was super cool. And like I said, I haven't washed them yet. So this one I'm gonna have to like scrub pretty good. You can see there's fingerprints on it. But like, do you see the colors in it? It's hard to show on camera. They're super pretty though. I just thought that was super different. And it's dark, and I like dark planters. Super cute. I don't really know much to say about pots. That's something I'll have to like research. But I'm just gonna show you them. I won't be able to describe them perfectly because that is not my forte, but yes, I'll show you them. Okay, so the next one I kind of wanted to get to put my ping in. I have one ping. This one is kind of like uneven. Oh, it's gonna be hard to show you. Okay, so this is flat. Yeah, see how it's uneven like that? I thought that was super cute and like unique. And I just like that it's a nice neutral like white color. So I think I'm going to put my ping into this because the container it is in right now is getting too big for it. And I know that pings don't need to be in super deep pots. So I thought this would be perfect. So we will see. We will see. I'm gonna try to make some ping soil and probably put it into here. And maybe one day I'll try to propagate my ping because I know my friend wants a cutting of it. And also maybe I'll get another ping another day. We'll see. I kind of want like one of the pink or purple ones. I think they're super pretty, but I really don't really know what I'm doing with the ping I already have. I mean, it's still alive and it's looking good, but I kind of want to just like hold on to that one for a bit longer before I get another one and see how it grows for me. But I do know that the pings that come from different countries sometimes like to be treated a little bit more differently. Because I know that the one that I have is Mexican, and the lady who I bought it from, she said that the Mexican ones don't really need high humidity. So yeah, I'm not too sure. There's different care for the different pings, but the one that I have, I'm going to put into here and just continue to grow and see how it does for me before I get any more. And then this. Isn't that cool? So this is actually, which I didn't even realize until I got it home, but it's from IKEA. So it's an IKEA piece, which is cool. It's just super textured, which I love. And it's like an off-white, like almost gray. You see? Like a light gray, like a bluey gray. And I thought it would be cute for propagation. Something that needs just like a small base and has fine roots so the roots don't get stuck in there. But yeah, I thought this one would be super cute and it would look really cute on any of my plant shelves. I'm trying to go for like lots of neutral colors, but also like I do like the bright colors and I do like black. And I really like the mist-shaped like clay pots that you can find as well. So yeah, the ones that I got this time were mostly like neutrally colors, but I thought this one would be super cute for a little propagation vessel. And then the next one is also from IKEA, which I also didn't know, so that's cool. And it's just like a super neutral, I don't even know what this color would be considered, like a beige or like a tan maybe. I'm not too sure, but I thought it was super cute. It almost looks like a candle holder. It's dirty inside, but yeah. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a pot or a cup or what. I don't usually go to IKEA, which I want to go to IKEA, but I haven't made it there yet. So I'm unaware of what the use for this actually is, if it's a pot or what. So if you do know, please leave it in the comments. But I just thought the color was super neutral and it would look nice with any plant really. So we'll see what I put in it. But yeah, this one is the next one. This is my next one. So this one on the bottom, it says that it's from Germany. I don't know if you can read that. It's hard to see, but it's just like zigzags. And I thought they were super cool. Like they're super muted, like not really vibrant colors. I don't know. It just caught my eye and I thought it was super interesting and it's ribbed. Can you hear that? Yeah. So it's textured too, which is super cool. And this is just like a 4-inch pot. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in this, but I did think that it was super cool and unique. The next one is another propagation vessel, and look at this beautiful pink. I thought this pink was just too good to pass up. It's literally so shiny, and I haven't even cleaned it yet, and it's really shiny. Super cute, but I thought this one would be perfect for a propagation because it would look so pretty on my counter or on a plant shelf. So shiny. It just drew me right in. And I have 2 left to show you. One of them I almost broke, but I'll show you that one last. The next one is this. So this is probably like a 6-inch pot. Does it say? Yeah, 6 inch. Okay, so this is a 6-inch pot, and it's kind of like rustic. I love that. Super neutral and kind of like burnt, almost looking burnt or like rustic. I'm not too sure. But I thought that this one would make for a very nice neutral pot on my shelf. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put into it. It's smooth and ceramic. Super pretty though, and also dirty inside. And it's not completely flat at the bottom, which I didn't notice that at first, but it might be good because it can kind of have its own little drainage layer. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, so this is the second to last one. I thought it was super cool, and it's nice to have a bigger pot. And the last one I got is this one here, which reminded me of this one. Like, wouldn't those two look really pretty side by side somewhere? Maybe? They kind of go off each other, but as I was like balancing all of my pots from my truck into my house, no, it wasn't that one. It was this one because of the odd shape. It hit right here. Didn't break the IKEA one, but this one definitely cracked, if you can see that, all the way down to here, which is going to be hard for you to see. But anyways, I'm going to have to be very careful with this one. I was kind of thinking of having something pendant hanging in here so that it would just give it some space to not hit on the floor, but I'm not too sure. Like, I do have a baker eye that I could put in here that I might. We'll see. I'm not too sure yet. But I thought this one was super pretty. It doesn't say where it was made or anything, but I really like the color of it. I think it's super cool. Something totally different. I love going and finding pottery at the thrift store. It is literally one of my favorite things to do. If I had like $200, I would spend the whole $200 on pots. I like to thrift pots. It's so much fun. And I don't do it very often, so it was nice to go out and do that because I literally have not thrifted a new pot in so long. But that was so much fun. I'm glad that I got to show you guys, and it was nice to just pop in and say hi and show you guys what I got. All right, you guys, that is it for me for today. Thank you so much for stopping by my little planty channel. It's always a pleasure having you here. If you're looking for more plant content from me, you can head over to Instagram and TikTok. I am plantedinplatinum. And if you like this video, please consider hitting that like button down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you have gotten any new wish list plants, what they are, and how they're doing. Also, if you have any sweet pot hookups in Canada, I mean like plant pots, please let me know in the comments where you're getting them from because I would like to have a look myself. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would make my entire day. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!